Hello Libra, this is Gypsy Spirit here with you to give you your love reading for January 21st. And I'm sorry that I haven't been I kind of flaked out last week. I became a new grandmother for the first time, and so I've been putting my attention there, but I promise not to let you down this week. So, but let's get started with your love reading for today, Libra. You have a 10 of Cups. And then the next card, this is your 10 of Cups. So it looks like everything's going wonderful, you know. Look at the woman, she's up there on the patio overlooking her courtyard with her love, who is all relaxed, and he's playing his flute, and all the cats are there, and everything is just wonderful, all peachy. And usually with the 10 is it's when you have gone, it's like the ending of something or the finish of something. Like when you have the 7, and the 7 comes up, it means that there's still more work. Keep working. Don't give up. The 8 comes up. It means maybe you need to learn a little bit more, do some more investigating. The 9 comes up. It tells you you're almost there at the finish line. The 10 comes up. It means you have hit the finish line. So you have worked hard to get your relationship where you want to see it. But yet, there's always something kind of lurking in the background. Even though things seem really good at the moment, and everybody's happy and content, there's still something else lurking in the background that needs to be attended to. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. So this card is always about movement. So even though you got to a place of contentment where it seemed like everything was going good, then all of a sudden there's a shift. You know, I mean, it's like you thought everything was going good, and now all of a sudden there's some sort of a shift here. It's like, what the hell? Everything was going great. What just happened? And so now you have a 10 of Cups in reverse. So this means that you went from thinking that you were at the finish line and that everything was good and it was going to continue to be good, but you know, nothing ever stays the same forever. And now you're in another fix where you're there's change. Things are changing. The relationship is changing, and now you're in a place where you're not so content anymore. You know, I did a bonus card. I love my map cards, and I haven't used them in quite some time, so something told me to start to use my map cards for today. And I got the Strength card here in reverse. So as you can see, when it's upright, it's like you've got the whole world in your hands. You've got everything under control. Mind, body, spirit is all come together into one. Everything is wonderful, and you've got the world at your hands, and you're capable of handling everything. With it in reverse, okay, and I see the 10 of Cups here in reverse. This is telling me that at this point, things are not right in the relationship. You're almost grasping at straws to try to keep things together. But there's something that's falling into the cracks. And if you don't attend to it right now, then you may not have a relationship at all. So let me see if I can pick up a storyline for some of you. Because, you know, I always say in these readings, these are general readings. Some of it may resonate with some of you, and others it may not resonate at all. But sometimes in the storyline there may be just one something that will come up that will resonate with you. So what I'm getting is that there's something that happened in the relationship And you get to a point, you know, there's no perfect relationship, but something happened in a relationship that you needed to work through. And you did. You worked through it. Everything was fine. You got to a place. This is where you're at the 10 of cups. So everything is good. You've overcome whatever it was you needed to overcome. And you're on the right track. And then boom, something else comes up. Something comes up that is maybe a reminder of what happened that you had to work on. Maybe you did when you thought things were really good, they really weren't. I feel like there's like some dishonesty somewhere, that in this card here where everything was content, your partner, even yourself, there was still something kind of egging on, you know, stirring up within you, even though you said, or you made it look like everything was great and you thought maybe you could move forward, but then there's still something that's just, you can't put your finger on it and you're trying to move beyond it. So there's movement and it's causing some kind of some emotions to be stirred up. And that's why now you have the 10 of Cups in reverse, because things aren't as wonderful as you thought they were or expected them to be. And then you have the Strength card. So whatever this is, you just kind of fell apart. I'm getting for some of you that there was some kind of a lie or deception in the relationship, and you tried to move on. You were moving forward. You forgave this person, but did you really forgive them? You know, maybe you didn't want to spend the holidays by yourself. You didn't want to be alone for whatever reason, and you just, you know, felt like you could work things through with this person. But this person has toxic behavior that's kind of drawn you in. And now, you know, all hell is broken loose again. So that's why you have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's movement. There's movement in your world with this person. I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that may have some type of emotional or bipolar issue, codependency, type of toxic energy. And they're, for a while they're okay, everything's fine, and that's where you have your 10 of Cups. Everything is fine, and you think that you're on the right path, and then all of a sudden something else, you know, comes up, something's triggered in this person's life. It may not even have anything to do with you. It could have something to do with their job or with a family member. And then all of a sudden, you know, they end up bringing that dirty laundry or whatever into the relationship with you, and it just stirs everything back up again. Or it could also be something that you did in the past and all was forgiven and you were on the right path, you know, everything was content and happy and yada, yada, yada. And then all of a sudden, for some of you, I'm feeling like there could be a trust issue. So the person that you've been dealing with, something happened and they lost some trust. You disappointed this person, lied to them, or betrayed them in some way. And they got over it. They forgave you for it. And you thought things were, you guys were getting back on the right track. And it all seemed good. And then all of a sudden, something has come back into your life, or something has triggered a memory or something with your partner that has made them go back to that, whatever it was that you did in the past, and make them, you know, remember that all over again. And now all of a sudden the distrust is beginning to kick in. where they thought they had forgiven you, maybe they really didn't forgive you after all, you know? They said they did, and they acted like they did, but did they really? Because I got the strength card right here. And so it's like you know, it's like you've lost whatever glue that you had keeping this relationship together. It's like, come on, glued. You got to find another kind of glue. So honesty is a good glue to help keep a relationship together. Just saying. But anyway, that's where you're at. And so whatever has happened in this relationship from the past, it is now coming back up again. It's festering. It's like a little boil that, you know, is starting to grow and bigger and bigger. And eventually it will pop. So that's, you got to figure out. You've got to figure out what you need to do to hold the relationship together and get it back on track. So that's it for you, Libra. If this resonated with you, great. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you would like your own personal reading, you have to go to my website. It's listed in the description below at gypsyspiriccharleston.com. And in the meantime, I will be putting out some more readings this week. If I hope that you got something out of this. And in the meantime, take care of yourself. Okay, Libra? Bye-bye.